Hi, I'm Judy Shaw on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange along with Matt Kobach for another segment of NYSE Icebreakers. Joining us today we have Jeff Agus, who is the Vice President of Competition for Major League Soccer. Thanks for joining us, Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Our audience knows this. Icebreaker.
The way we start off every interview.
Oh,
you're going for the end?
Yeah. We stacked it, so grab the one we want you to grab.
All right.
Okay. So read it.
It says NYSE.
Yeah.
That's right.
The other side.
What are your non-work habits that help you with your work-life balance? Non-work habits.
Yeah, non-work.
Non-work habits. Well, I work out every day in the morning.
Okay.
So it keeps me disciplined.
What do you do? Weights?
No,
Running?
no, yeah.
Soccer?
Have you seen me?
Huge.
No, I just basically do cardio in the morning and then a little bit of flexibility, and that's about it.
Oh, that's great.
After playing 25, 30 years, it's happy to be standing and running around.
Okay. Okay.
Bar's real low.
Yeah, believe me, it's not a high bar. I'm just happy to get up in the morning. It's sort of like the evolution of man.
Now we're headed back down.
Right.
Okay, well, let's get started. So let's talk soccer. Soccer, of course, very popular outside of the United States, but gaining popularity in the U.S. over the years. Talk to me about the popularity of soccer in the U.S. and what you expect for 2019. How's it growing?
Well, I'd argue it's certainly one of the major sports here in the U.S., and we're now 24 years old. Our average attendance well north of 21,000. We had 73,000 people at MLS Cup between Atlanta and Portland, which is not only one of the biggest crowds in MLS, it's one of the biggest crowds in any soccer arena in the world. And so we're seeing this growth, and we're making more investment. We're making more investment in players. We're making more investment in infrastructure, and so we're seeing this connection between our supporters and our fans and our clubs and our players, and and I think it's really growing the game and growing the connection between what's happening with the growth of Major League Soccer.
So when you look ahead a year, 5 years, 10 years, what do you guys see yourselves doing to attract an even bigger audience? I mean, you already said you're setting records, but I'm assuming that's not the end. You want to keep growing.
Right. We want to be one of the best leagues in the world. That's the vision for MLS. And one of the goals is to increase our product quality. So improved officiating, increasing technology, increasing spend in infrastructure and player development, I think is going to be really key to what we're doing. So that kind of investment and that kind of growth is going to pay dividends when we talk about the best leagues in the world in 5 to 10 years.
Now, you mentioned leveraging technology. What are you actually doing to leverage technology?
Well, we as much as we can, we want to make evidence-based decisions, and we're bringing in. We've got a strategic planning department that comes in and gives us information in terms of what we can do to improve our product, what we can do to improve the relationship with our fans and our clubs. Importantly, on the player side or on the sporting side, we've invested quite a bit of money in video review, which I know is not new to other sports, but for us it's new primarily because we're under FIFA rules and we weren't allowed to use video review. We were the first competition in the world to implement video review, and so
how's it been received?
I think it's been received well, and I think because culturally people expect it, and so I think it's been a really interesting part. I think we've done a very good job. Howard Webb is the general manager of our referee organization. He's a acclaimed high-level referee in his day, runs it, and I think we are seen as a global leader in officiating because of what we've done with video review.
Do you think other leagues around the world will adopt the same strategy for review?
Well, we've seen a couple different leagues adopt it. The Bundesliga has adopted, La Liga has adopted, the Premier League, which is another top league, is yet to adopt it, but will so next year. It's inevitable. It's inevitable, yes. Yeah. Thank you very much.
I've got one question. I want to talk about your title, Vice President of Competition.
Thank you. I'll take the first one.
Yeah, President, sure. Vice President. Tell me what that means. What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
So the easy answer is that we oversee everything that happens inside the white lines.
Okay.
So whether that's schedule, whether that's policy creation that improves the product, whether it's officiating, we help with player development. So anything discipline, so we're the ones who are essentially fining and suspending people. So those aren't my fun calls on Monday and Tuesday when I get calls from GMs and coaches. But anything to improve the product is really in our wheelhouse.
Will you tell us who you think's going to win?
We love all of our
We love all of them.
Yes,
and,
yes.
After week
all of your children, yes.
After week one, I had no idea who's going to win. But Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so, I mean, and how are the teams growing? I mean, like, Miami has a new team. Do you see any other new teams that are going to be coming into
So
the league?
we've got Miami coming in next year. Nashville's coming in next year. Cincinnati is new this year. When I was playing, we had 10 teams. We have 24 teams now, so we've more than doubled.
That's
We'll
great.
be at 28 very soon, and who knows, we could be north of 28 at some point. But the growth is exponential, and you see that just from the support we've got from our fans. We used to have, we have 10 or 12 teams who are vying for one spot for that expansion slot, that 27th, 28th spot, and we didn't have that when we started. We only had 10 teams when we started. So.
What's the market you want to get into? Just tell us what city.
There are a lot of different markets we want to get into, but there's a lot of really interesting markets in different areas of the country. It's going to come down to three things: the fan base, the stadium, and our owners. And I think those three things are going to really direct where we're going to go in terms of.
So if you don't have a team and you want a team, make some noise, right?
Right. And build a
Let
stadium.
MLS know and build a stadium. But, well, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much.